Hello people, this is Mike Jr. II. This is Let's Play Dark Cloud Demon Shaft, and I believe this will be 70 through 90? Yeah, 70 through 90, okay. Now, I know I only have 10 floors left to go after this one, but don't think it's going to be short, because it is still actually pretty long. I forget if it's longer than the other one. I'm actually going to check real fast. Let's see, so which one's longer? My first recording... my first thing, let's see, that was around 57 minutes. Yeah, my last one was 5 minutes more than the 20 levels I did in, I think it was 31 to 50, so that's how tough the last 10 levels were. I don't know how the last 10 in this area was, because it is still the same area. I don't know why it wasn't as tough now, but it's still a pain in the ass. What are you gonna do? So yeah, one of the things I said I was gonna talk about is possibly the Xbox One. I am not a Microsoft fan at all. I actually really hate Microsoft, personally. So you know, I obviously kind of had a bias against it during the Xbox, kind of because I don't like the Xbox 360, and I'm not really a fan of the paid services. I mean, they're cool, but it's cool and all, but some of the things shouldn't be on there. Like, you shouldn't have to pay. From what I've heard, you have to pay for the online even if you get Xbox Live Arcade, which is really stupid. Because why should I have to pay for just going online and wanting to buy a fucking game? I mean, I find that absolutely ridiculous. I'm just like, really? I have to go fucking... I don't know. I disagree with that. I think for the online services, for online gaming, totally, I can get why it's paid. It's for paid. But that, nah. Fuck you. Sorry. I'm not that kind of person who's gonna dish out that kind of money for you. So, yeah, that fucking fireball is deadly, I tell you. So, but no, the Xbox One just looks like shit. PlayStation 4 is a lot better. Without a doubt, especially since Second Son, infamous Second Son, as people know me. Infamous 2 is my I love that. Critical on the spot, and if you pause the video, I don't know if you can actually see it, because of how fast this is going, but I did like 10,000 damage. So that's fucking awesome. That's probably the most damage I've done yet. But, you know, still talking about the situation, Infamous 2 was my favorite game of all time, so knowing that a sequel was coming out, and actually a pretty good sequel, because the way the game is going is that Cole is no longer their protagonist. And I love that, because I hate it when you soon think that certain video game characters are Mary Sue if you keep using them over and over again. And it's nice that Cole got that. He got his ending, and now, you know, they're moving on to more people. And that's cool. I like that. I think that was a better ideal from the I think that was a better ideal both from gameplay and story. Because some people are like, well, where's Cole at? I want to play with Cole. And it's just, really? You want to play as the same character with the same abilities over and over again? Sorry, I want this new guy in, and I want to see some new powers and how they implement it. Personally, I'm going to call this right now. I think his smoke abilities, I think he's going to have the ability to he's gonna be able to have like the ability like there was in Infamous Festival of Blood, where Cole turned into bats, like the up button where he could like fly around the city. I think they're gonna do the same thing with this new guy, and I think he's gonna be able to go through like walls and stuff with his smoke powers. Not sure about it, but I think that's how it's gonna be. Now, this footage is actually going really fast. This took me 1 hour and 14 minutes to record. So, yeah, it took a while. It was, pain in the ass. This is where I was pretty sure that you had to kill every fucking monster to goddamn leave a place, because it seems like I was just getting to the very last one before I was getting the goddamn keys. And as you can see, I've said fuck it, and just kind of used the cherry thing. Thank you, death to you. Get the fuck out of here. I don't know, I think I got really unlucky in this place personally. And explode, and get the fuck away. And this is where I really said just fuck it with that and just kept taking the stamina drinks. As soon as I stole one, I took one out of my inventory and used it. Mostly it was a combination of saving space and basically trying to speed things up. So yeah. And the only reason I started using the I can't think. The only reason I kept opening the chests every now and again was just in case I had a place I need to go to. There was one that was absolutely horrid too. It might have been this one too, where I thought there wasn't. I thought I didn't need a silver key, and I did. And it's like it was in the farthest fucking room away. I was like, God damn it. I think that might have been the last 10 though. But it's situations like that that just made me go, ah. Time to repair you. Alright, Dran's Feathers, get the fuck in here and let's get the fuck out. Yep, I think this one was it. Because it's like, because you guys need to understand, you guys might be able to see the picture all nice and big, but I got this on my little TV in my room. And it might be an HD TV, but it's still not that big. And I absolutely hate that. As you can see right there for a second, I was just like, ah, God damn it. Why you do this, game? Bum bum bum. So yeah, not much to talk about now, huh? What you gonna do? So been playing Mario Tennis Power Tour lately, and I was basically getting the top 10, getting all the way up to 10 for my abilities, like the speed and shit. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch the Let's Play I'm doing, because I explain it. Because basically, you kind of have to grind for certain things, and I thought the challenges weren't a good way to play the game, but apparently the challenges were. I was completely fucking idiotic, and I gotta make a video. When I do my next video, I need to rectify that. So currently you can only have 4 different maybe even 5, but you can only have 4 different abilities to get, and this is another one, or 4 different currently I can only have 4 different abilities to train up for, because you need it's cool. They implement mini games very well, as I've said, because you get better power shots by getting 10s and shit. Well, not really getting 10s, but getting just certain levels of different powers, and it's really cool. Because it makes it more interesting, and the fact that you can customize them makes you kind of more customizable for your character. So I always fucking liked it. So at this point, I'm like, I wonder how strong this bombing is. I'm like, ah, piece of shit. Didn't do shit. And I did realize what was going on with the stuff. I was like, oh shit, maybe I wasn't just like, huh, jeez, I wonder what that beeping noise is. No, I didn't hear the fucking beeping noise. I listened to fucking music for this. Fuck that. I like the game and all, but I'm not listening to the game's fucking, I'm not just here, I'm just gonna listen to the game's fucking music. I'm gonna turn on my own goddamn music. Freeze the bomb. Explosions, and sadly, the explosions do not affect other enemies. Which I thought it would have been a cool effect to see. And get the fuck out of here. I'm not fighting that fucking chariot motherfucker. Seriously, I hate that guy. He's a pain in the ass. He actually still does some fucking damage to you in, if you go to the shipwreck again, he still does some pretty good fucking damage to you. God damn it. So now at this point I didn't have any antidotes, because it's just funny, because before you're just getting overloaded with it and you're just like, fuck off, game. See, look at the motherfucker just will not put down that goddamn shield, and it is so goddamn annoying. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. It bugs the shit out of me. Because it wouldn't be that big of a deal, but it just, it's like you just keep firing and he just has a little bit of fucking health left, and I just wish he was goddamn poisoned. Let me just get this real fast. I think I stopped because I poisoned him. But turns out if you poison the enemy, then freeze them, they're no longer poisoned. Because here's the thing, you can freeze them and then poison them, and they will be both frozen and poisoned. But apparently if you do it the other way around, where they're poisoned then frozen, then it actually doesn't work. Kind of odd, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, as you can see though, right now there's no silver key needed for this place, so it would have been nice being able to look at that, but sadly I don't have any kind of converter that can turn my PlayStation 3 or be able to connect my PS2 into my monitor. So sucks to be me. That is something I'd really like currently. Nice big fucking TV, put in my room, and record shit off of that. So, what are you gonna do though? Which really pisses me off too with games now, because if I want to record a lot of HD games now, goddamn, I have to read all of that tiny text off of the fucking TV that far away, and that's annoying. That's something that's just irritated me with games lately, is that the text has become so fucking tiny, and I don't get why at times. What's wrong with having giant text across the screen? I mean, I get the joke walls of text, but I don't know. I've always thought, really, you're gonna make it as small as fucking possible? Make it big and nice to read, not this little tiny piece of shit. I don't know. That's my opinion, because it's just a... Maybe I'm just biased because, you know, I don't want to have to get 180 pixels to like 180 pixels to fucking work with, and then at the very end I don't even fucking get to use it because 1/4 of it's being used for text. I don't know. So apparently, I forgot about this too. The Ninyu Kumi game, the really popular game for the PlayStation 4 that is the very Japanese-like RPG, made by Level 5. Totally forgot about that, and that's just so cool. It's really cool how Level 5 could be a part of such a big project like that, especially for a fan like myself. So, you know, I gotta get the game now. I was going to get it, but I'm just kind of don't got the money currently, so I'm waiting. But you know, I will be checking it out when I get the chance to. Yay. Yeah, and I also realized that if I have to get a PlayStation 4, that I just realized this, that I'm gonna have to work something out with my fucking setup. Cause basically I just got this big table for my computer shit, and basically to the left of my table is my PlayStation 4, and to the right of my table is my Wii U. And PlayStation 2 used to be there, but now it's the Wii U. And I'm gonna have to work with how I'm gonna do some of this setup. I mean, I got some shit, like I had to move my GameCube and my PlayStation 2 over the side of my TV, so it can only plug into that, so I figured let's just keep it the fuck over there. But I had to move both of them over there, so. But I gotta work out what I'm gonna do if I get a PlayStation 4, so. I don't know, maybe I'll stick one of them in the living room. Like, I'll stick the PlayStation 3 in the living room and only stick it in mine when I need it. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Now, I'm actually curious whether or not the PlayStation 4 is going to use the same cable setup as the PlayStation 3. Because that was it'd be pretty useful if they did, so then I wouldn't have to switch shit around if I want to record shit off the Wii U or the PlayStation 4. That's if the PlayStation 4 doesn't just stick with HDMI. And that's something that the new Xbox is doing for sure, and I hope... It kind of pisses me off because it's like I'm not going to be able to record anything. Now, because Sony is focusing on the ideal of people being allowed to stream their stuff and whatnot, they're either possibly going to get rid of it, thinking that they have that, we have that now, which as much as I like their streaming services, or as the streaming services might be, I'd like to have my own backup services to record software. Personally. But, yeah, no, despite the fact that, you know, they're doing that, I really hope they stick with still allowing, the format for that. So, I don't know, I can understand why Microsoft is doing it, because it's probably a pain in the ass to try to allow it to convert to smaller formats for recording, but I don't think, I can understand getting rid of it, not being allowed to use the regular yellow, red, and white cable anymore. The, what is it, the RCA cables, just the regular 3, because the HD uses 5, I believe, and you know, I can see getting rid of the 3, but getting rid of the 5 too at the same time, huh? Hold on there for a second. Let's talk about this first. I don't know. I think it just annoys the shit out of me, because the stuff I got a HD PVR, and I got it because I didn't think I was going to be able to ever be able to find shit that records with HDMI. And turns out you can record shit with it. You can now, apparently. Because HDMI was copywritten. Ah, god damn it. Oh, now my computer falls asleep too. Just everything is going bad at once. No, that was my alarm. I apologize for that. But yeah, no. Apparently, I think it's called Black Magic. So I don't know how good it is. I think it even records in AVI format, which just makes me go, oh my god, I want that so bad. Because if I could get a splitter for my goddamn HDMI, I'd be able to plug this shit in my computer, and I would love that. But sadly, I do not have monies to do that, and I don't really have anyone to sell the HD PVR to, so what you gonna do? God, I'd have to find all the shit for it, too. That's what I got, though. I mean, I got the HD PVR just so I could record shit. And I will, as I've said, I'm gonna get Infamous soon, and luckily that's not a text-heavy game, so... So this is the last four before we hit the last set of monsters, people. Hope you guys get comfortable, because we're gonna be seeing some fun ones. Yep, fuck you. And and critical, fuck yeah. And I got your fucking keys. Let's get the fuck out of here. Yeah, at that point I was actually scared, because I'm like, oh fuck, this place has mimics. Now this is the last areas you've seen. Now you're gonna see a lot of monsters that are from the first dungeon, the Beast Cavern, and or the Divine Beast Cave, I think it was. And there are the statue guys. The thing that sucks here are the statue dogs. These are the bane of my fucking existence, because every time you fucking shoot them, they go back to the little fucking ball. And it is so fucking annoying. You guys do not even fucking know. Now, it turns out you can actually circle around them. And if you circle around them, they can't hit you as well, and they stay up. But basically, to do some damage, you gotta fucking poison their asses. And they are a pain in the ass. Actually, when I go back after this, I buy loads of fucking throbbing cherries. Just for those fuckers. Living armor, not that bad. They take a lot of damage, but what are you gonna do? Also, at this distance, I don't know why, but it's like they were frozen, so I guess you could keep them up and then move them away, and maybe they'll stay up. I don't know. Here are the Jokers again, too. They're probably one of the easiest of all of them, because sometimes they, like, attack you and guard at the same time. So all you can do, like, if you do, like, a really big, like, oval, like, turn against them, you can actually hit them when they're guarding against you. Like that. Because it's like they slide. It's really weird. And they give you premium chicken, which is absolutely nice. See, at this point I decided, wait a second, let me go back so I can check. Nope, nothing. Okay, let's go back. Because I didn't know whether or not the thing was not there. The exit to this dungeon. But oh boy, we are not done yet with the crazy creatures, people. We still got a few left to fight. Because it's not as bad as the last one. Here's the thing. It's more tedious. In some cases, in other cases, it's a lot of fun. Because now we got evil bats, which are bats but evil. Ooh. Just more palette swaps again and shit. At this point, I'm just like, let me get rid of some of this inventory. The fucking stones I steal. Ugh. So goddamn annoying. I'm surprised. Now look at this motherfucker. Look at this motherfucker. He's strong, but he's not all that strong. You have to read that yourself since it's going too fast. But as you can remember, these guys were, I believe, either they're the same thing or they're, sorry, I do love Steve. But no, these guys were the monsters in the final dungeon, like the final boss. The weird things he brought back to life. It's either the same thing or just like it. Now, if I remember correctly, I start using Holy after this point. And some of you guys might be confused why. Well, the fact is, in this last area, a lot of monsters are weak to Holy, and you do a lot of damage. Now, the Gemerons here, sadly, are the Holy ones. But I do have to say that because the majority of the monsters are effective to Holy, and they are, you basically do more damage to everything but the new guys. See, at this point, I'm just like, fuck it, what am I gonna do? Okay, let me try the Holy thing, and it's just like, boom. The damage I'm doing is a hell of a lot more. I'm like doing 1,000 damage against them now, and before I was only doing about around 500. So at this point, using the attributes is actually a good idea, because as I've said, you're kind of outweighing your consequences with, you know, just one time you have to change to a different stat and then you go back. Here's also another monster who's weak to Holy, which are the Liches. They were from the original dungeon, the Beast Cavern as well, or the Divine Beast Cave. And yeah. See, look, the Gemerons here are Holy, and this is what made me go, ah, fuck, this fucking sucks. How the fuck am I gonna, you know, get around this? But then I'm just like, I'll fucking deal with it, because it's just, this is not as bad as having to work with those goddamn skeleton guys, I tell you what. Also, the bats are weak to the Holy too. So the bats, the Liches, the mimics aren't exactly weak to it, but with the Holy damage, you do more damage to them. So that should be noted. So it's just you do more damage to everything, and that speeds shit up. You can also steal revival powders from those Liches, which is kind of odd. I don't know, I can't say I hate it, but it's just kind of weird and different. I don't really use the revival powder though, so. Well, I don't really need it that much. I mean, I think I only died like 4 or 5 times in this place. I think so. I don't know. It's just, you guys can go back and count my mistakes if you need to. But I didn't die that often in this place. So, whatever works. So, how many places do we have? This is the moment when I was texting my girlfriend. Yep. I do apologize for that. I really just, I don't have the time to go back and cut out those little moments. Besides, how many seconds did I save you? Would I have saved you? Like 5? Ooh, 5. Get rid of all that soap. And again, I try the bomb again. I'm just like, this fucking piece of shit. Bomb nuts were way better. See, at that point, the reason why poisoning them is good is that after you poison them... Ouch. So those are Titans. They're not exactly weak to Holy, but they're not exactly strong either. Like, you still do more damage to them. But, God, what was I saying before? Oh yeah, these guys are fucking annoying. The Crescent Barons, those guys are fucking annoying. You might remember those from before. What I was meant to say before was that when monsters are poisoned, sometimes they do this weird animation that fucks with their attack pattern. And it's actually helpful for the statues, because when their attack pattern's broken, what happens is... I see, this is when I had to collect all the stuff because I needed a key. But basically, their attack pattern is actually, all of a sudden it stops guarding, and it actually when it gets hurt, so... Why the fuck did I leave the monster there alone? Oh, I already had the key, duh. So, yeah. But no, the Titans are not that bad. They're they're kind of the golems of the place. And, they're cool. And they don't really do much to you, so fuck it. It's the Crescent Barons that really get you pissy. Because they just have... They can fire their thing almost always, their little moon attack, and it does a lot of fucking damage. Especially when it's poisoned. When it's poisoned, it fires it even more. It's probably one of the most dangerous fuckers in this whole place. That's what I think anyway. I think it's the most dangerous out of all of them in this last area. The new skeleton, because the monsters we saw, the glaceons or whatever, the giant skeleton guys, they're the skeletons of this area, and they actually do come back to life after you kill them sometimes. I didn't notice that until, like, I believe the next session, like the next 10 levels. See, at this point, I'm like, I can use the fucking cherry to, like, because at this point you can just keep hitting him for a lot of damage, and you could possibly poison him before it gets anywhere. So when I actually come back for the last 10, I actually fucking buy tons of throbbing cherries from the fruit dealer in Queens. You know, that was very ingenious of them to have the fruits of everything become the status and the elements for everything, because being able to buy it all at one shop is really nice. I don't know, I thought that was a really good idea. At this point, I'm just like, eh. Some of the throwable items are good, some of them are just like, I don't give a shit. You gotta be careful though, because if you have to hit it, you can't hit it when it's guarding, like that. I fucked up one time with that. It might actually be here, but I'm not sure. But yeah, if you still want to attack it, circle around it, and it actually makes it stay up for a lot longer. And that's basically what you want. And yeah, I'm just like, you can constantly attack the fucker with Mike, but it's a pain in the ass to do so, because it just takes forever, and it really fucking ate up that Chronicle Sword. Chronicle Sword might be doing more damage, but goddamn, it's not fucking worth it. Of course, now I thought about switching to Mike for this, but it never works. You have to be able to do enough damage to it. So, because I wanted to switch to Mike to make it a quick, hey, I don't have to do a lot of shit. But nope, gotta do the shit. Definitely want to have the Holy for you. Now, don't try to get creative, just back the fuck up from him, because for whatever reason, just backing up when you go forward to him and you back up, he doesn't hit you. And if you try to get all creative with backing up, he usually has a better shot at hitting you. Give me the little box. Damn it, I have a little magic item, which I have no use for. Bum, 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 bum. What am I, like 87 now? 87! Ha! Called it. See, with that holy, I'm doing like 1,000 damage to these fuckers, and it helps. People might not see it, but that little bit more damage just helps. And yeah, I just said fuck it to that. See, it's nice just being able to skip almost a whole fucking area, just because you got the fucking key. And, you know, I like how they did that, because it makes the Demon Shaft a lot more bearable. It would be stupid if they made you have to collect the Georama parts, so... Especially since, unlike if you go to the overworld part of the dungeons, where you, like, see the floors at a time, that's the only time you can actually see how many Georama parts are in a place, sadly. And, that was something which I definitely don't like about the game, because it's just like, if I want to know how many I have to collect before I need to get the fuck out. And if they did that for this area, that would have been annoying just because of that limitation the game has. Now, what the fuck am I doing? Do I already have the item? What am I trying to collect? Do I need... Oh yeah, no, I need the silver key. Okay, it's being blocked off. See, there is a method to my madness. I remember this moment now. I remember some of these moments while watching it. Definitely not a lot of fun. At least I should say, it's just more of a pain in the ass. And when they hit you, they do freeze you, so be the fuck careful. And I only got 3 full heals. No! And you're frozen, motherfucker. Time to kill your ass. So. Yay, another one. Let's just get the fuck out of here. No, I think I collected that just because I'm near it, and I thought, well, just in case I have to get the key again. I'm just like, ah, fuck. Well, I better be careful and collect all the shit. And I'm like, oh shit, no, it was right near where I fucking exited. Fuck yeah. Oh, we're done already? Oh, yeah, that's where I stopped at 89. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this session. I will catch you guys in the next one where we do the last 10 of the Demon Shaft. Catch you guys next time. This is Mike June II, signing out.